Hello, everyone. You are watching the YouTube station identification of one of the Bedford, Massachusetts resident YouTubers. I'm here live in the basement. No, this is not MTV's remote control, and my name is not Ken Oberth. God rest his soul. This is WEML TV channel 77, episode 114. What is going on, everybody? Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. It was a beautiful day outside. 'Cause I went out to do some grocery shopping, so I was low in the cupboard, if you know what I mean. Um, like old Mother Hubbard, and it was, and got myself some lunch. Came home, very, very good. Just really excited that I'm still on vacation. We're halfway through my first vacation. I have two more ahead of us, so it's going to be very, very wild to say the least. Next week is WrestleMania week, and after WrestleMania week, I'll be taking the next week off from work. And I had to use up because it's for the sake of using up the hours before I go officially back. Before I lose those hours on May 1st. May 1st is my hire date back in 2010. So as of May 1st, I will be on for 11 years. So I'll be taking half the month of April off. 2 weeks, 2 out of the 4 weeks in April. It's going to be crazy, nonetheless. But I forget, April will be my vacation month because most of the stuff is like most of the most of most of, the winter is all gone and whatnot and everything else. Just so it'll be mostly cloudy and see if I gonna check the weather right now because the highest was 65 today, and there's gonna be some rain in March, and April usually is a rainy month. Let's see what the 10-day weather on New Bedford is like. Let's see if let me see, 50. Yeah. So the next week mostly is in the 50s, as you know it is, and looks like we're in the orange as far as April temperature outlook, and see what they have to say at a glance. Tip in central, well, northeast. Oh crap! I don't. I don't want to hear any of that crap. Skip that. All right. Northeast may be a bit cooler, depending on upper level pattern. Well, I always expected during the let's see, near average, most above average, so near average temps, according to what the temperature outlook is, which is not that bad, really. I mean, we're always get cooler. We always get cooler in the beginning stages of spring, and then it gets really, 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 really hot during. It gets warmer in May and then June. So I expected this as much. So I think we'll be all right, though. I don't, obviously I don't, because usually, history back in the day, we had snow in April and all that good stuff, but nonetheless, but just because it happened back then, it doesn't mean it's going to happen now. It's history and all that. Like, I think, you know, whatever. It's crazy to say the least. Excuse me. I'm going to appear on the on a podcast with David St. Dennis. Um, in about less than a half an hour to go. He hasn't sent me the link yet to StreamYard, so we will be there. I will be there shortly. I will have three subjects to talk about, and I will talk about them on here. Tomorrow is the opening day for Major League Baseball, and the Red Sox are going to play against the Orioles. And as you know, Eduardo Rodriguez was supposed to be the opening day starter, but he suffered from dead arm in spring training to the point where they had to scratch him for that. And Nathan Evaldi will be the opening day starter, so a lot of pressure will be on him. So we're kind of hoping that we could do well if we can be healthy for the season, especially the pitching. And that's a big thing. 2020 was a disaster, obviously. I don't know why. of course. And yeah, it's like who would have thought it took a pandemic to stop the dynasty domination of New England sports, and you know, so and for all you haters out there, so that's what they get for cheating, blah 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 blah. Shut up. I don't want to hear about the Patriots cheating anymore. You know they never cheated. The Flakegate, Spygate, I really don't give a crap anymore. Tom Brady's now moved on. We all should move on. Okay? We all should freaking move on. You know, I'm sick and tired of Patriot haters. I'm sick and tired of them accusing the Pats of cheating and all that crap. Just we're done. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Listen, we're gonna be okay. Um, let's see what else. As you know, the Rant and Rave podcast is tomorrow, April the 1st. Thursday night podcast wars begin. Brandon Martin, Michael Barbardier, myself will be joined by the old the old co-hosts, David St. Dennis and Andrew Hawking. They'll be temporary co-hosts of the show, from what I'm told. What I read on the Discord app for Rant and Rave podcast. So I'm not going to go into detail why the changes have been made. Just let you guys know what's up, and hopefully it will be something to think about for the next few days. Um, let's see now. Like I said, last day of March. I gotta tell you, it's been crazy to say the least. Um, March has been a very, very crazy month. It has been a lot of changes have been happening and everything else in between, and we're trying to get back to normal. And here's the crazy part. A year ago, we were all sitting at home. We were all sitting at home, bored out of our minds, trying to pass the time. While everything is closed down, and everything else, and then here we are, just goofing off. But now we're back at work. We're shopping. We we're still following CDC guidelines, getting vaccines and all that good stuff. It's been quite a year, quite the year we had, and who knows what's going to happen this year, 2021. It's surreal. A lot of people are going crazy, and people are saying all sorts of crazy things about the vaccine and whatnot. And the reason why I didn't get the vaccine because I didn't get COVID. When I was tested back in December, and I was tested negative, so I'm okay. So trying to be because I've been following the guidelines. I've been socially distancing myself since the '90s, since I was a teenager. For goodness sakes, man, because I was too cool. Trying to be too cool, very cool for my family and all and whatnot, and everything else in between. Trying to stretch out. Oh boy. And a lot of us folks here in America try to be entertaining to pass the time, and do our YouTube videos and TikTok videos and all that. My thoughts on March is this: it's been crazy. We'll see what happens. WrestleMania is coming up. Can't wait. Baseball season starts tomorrow. Can't wait. People are starting to come back to sports events and everything else. Can't wait to see how everything goes and everything in between. And it's going to be totally, totally insanely crazy nuts. So, what will be happening is that, as you know, this is tonight's NXT will be the last NXT before NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. And I will give you the picks and the PTW Wrestling forecast for the final card of NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver, because that will be on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday on the USA Network, and Wednesday. So the final NXT on Wednesdays, because NXT decided to move to Tuesdays. So I'm probably gonna miss like the first 20 minutes of it, and it all depends on what happens, because I have band rehearsal. every Tuesday now, unless they change that. So it's going to be, if they change it to Wednesdays, I don't mind. But still, I'll probably start watching more AEW. I'm only trying to watch some more AEW, and it will be it'll be something. If you want me to report on AEW, I'll make an AEW event center out of the whole thing. So we'll see what happens there, and we will see what goes on. And I was going to tell you, it's going to be something else. I'm really excited about. I know the summer, where they're bringing back the Portuguese feast, which is pretty good. I don't know how they're going to deal with everything at the Portuguese feast. It's it has been I think our neighbors in New Bedford had a very peaceful summer. It's like, oh, we don't have to worry about the WEML-TV festival or the Portuguese feast. And that's probably in the back of the resident or neighbor's mind, they probably say it's a good thing well, and people could probably say, oh, it's a good thing the pandemic happened. It's never a good thing when a pandemic happens, man. People are dying, and you're worried about having peace. Oh, we don't see anybody at the Well City Festival. We don't have to see anybody at the Portuguese feast. Those are two big traditions in New Bedford, and neighbors don't want. And there's some people. There's some grumpy people out there, and there's some angry people out there, man. And it's really ridiculous that people are going to be disrespectful and whatnot, man. Let me tell you, it's going to be ridiculous. High octane ridiculousness that people got to be saying, oh, we're happy this fun event's not happening. We're happy this is not happening. I'm telling you, I think we live in a world full of people with no personalities, with no creativity in their hearts, and no happiness in our hearts. And that's not cool. And so, and for those who are not feeling very happy, they come out and get at you because, oh, you're happy, you're this and that, you're trying to do things positive, and they come after me, and it's like, they take their anger out. If you're angry about life, don't take it out on other people, please. Don't take it out on me, because I'm not the one that made your life miserable. You gotta look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and say you made your life miserable. All right? And how are you gonna change? How are you gonna turn things around? Blaming other people is not going to help you. Telling people to get off the internet is not going to help you have a good day. Telling people that I'm too old, they're too old for the internet, is not going to help you. If you're having a bad day, and there's people that are having bad days, don't take it out on me. All right? Don't take it out on me. Don't disrespect me for it, okay? Don't, because it's not going to help. It's not going to solve your problems. It never does. I mean, nowadays, people bully people, and now people are, YouTube's starting to crack down. Twitter cracks down on stuff like this, saying, "Oh, I hope you hit yourself, and hope you, it's like it's ridiculous when people, want you to be miserable. They want you to say, I hope you die and all this good stuff, and why don't you kill yourself and all that. That's not right. It is not cool at all. And it's like, when people tell me, I got told, get off YouTube, Grandpa. I don't look like a grandfather, all right? I don't have kids of my own. I don't have a family of my own. Oh, because you live in your parents' basement, you old loser. There we go again with that. And it's like, Appa, come on. Come on. Come on, people. It's time for you to smile a little bit and have some fun with your lives. Yes, 2020 has been a tough year. Yes, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Yes, it's all that. Yeah, I can understand that you're angry, but taking your anger out on other people that you don't know from a hole in a wall isn't going to help you. Isn't going to help you. You feel like a conspiracy is on you, dude. Seriously, So, and I'll be in a sec. So it is. People are going to be having miserable attitudes, and if your attitude sucks, change it. That's all I'm going to say. Your attitude starts to suck, and your life starts to suck. Change it. Change your attitude. Change your thinking. Change your ways, and you'll be okay. Just because, I have a good life doesn't mean I'm better than you. I have my days sometimes. There's no doubt I have my bad days. What do I take on others? No. I'd say I'm having a rough day. I'm going to try to get myself back in order. Or I always say, like, I'm having a rough day, but I'll be okay. You know? Be okay. I just need to get some stuff to keep my mind off things, and that's it. That's all I got to do is get. And people will send me words of encouragement, and I'm cool with that, all right? So I appreciate that. But like I said, nowadays, like I said, we got to stop acting like bitter Scrooges and start being happy people again. Yes, a lot of things have happened and never went our way, but we always stand tall and always stand strong. That's my last day of March thoughts. We're going to go into April. Can't wait. April 1st. It will be great. So I got to go and get ready so I can rock and roll, strut and troll, and all that good stuff, and hang out with my other crews. All right, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next episode, 115. Peace.